Pop Punk and Pizza podcast is presented by Pop Punk Takeout, which is a monthly subscription service that delivers merchandise from pop punk artists from all over the world directly to your door in a takeout box. And just in time for the Christmas season is their very first compilation CD. They've teamed up with Unsigned Pop Punk to deliver you some of the best Christmas tunes of the season from bands like TLB, Settle Your Scores, also Eugene Levy, Stop, Drop, Rewind, and a lot of other artists that have actually been guests here on Pop Punk and Pizza. So you can pre-order that compilation right now at poppunktakeout.com. It's only $10, and the CDs are going to ship December 13th. And while you're at it, you may as well purchase one of the takeout boxes as well. So poppunktakeout.com. Follow them on social at Pop Punk Takeout.
I'm going out, I gotta go. I'll bang a rang on the radio. So turn it up, I'm telling you. I think I'm ready for something new. Hey, hello, it's nice to meet ya. Hey, come in and have a slice of pizza. Hey, hello, it's nice to meet ya. Hey, come in and have a slice of pizza.
You're listening to Pop Punk and Pizza with Jacques Lamour.
Hello, welcome. I'm Jacques Lamour. It is so great to have you here, and we're full-blown into December now. I hope you're enjoying the holidays. I actually haven't watched any holiday movies yet. I did watch That Thing You Do, though, last night. It was free on Comcast or whatever, so I watched it. And I haven't seen that movie in forever, so it brought back a lot of memories. But anyway, so grateful to have you here. The guest we are having on tonight is someone that has not been on the podcast since 2017. He's a dear friend of mine and a dear friend of the pop punk community in the Chicago scene. And you've heard me talk about him on the podcast quite a bit, especially last year or this last year with his cancer diagnosis that he has had. And we'll get into that with him as well. But let's welcome Dave Gomez of the band Summer Curse to Pop Punk and Pizza. Dave!
What up?
What's going on, dude?
Howdy.
Oh, it's been so
Doing
long.
fantastic.
It's so good to see you.
It's great to see you.
It was like with the way the pandemic has been, it's so strange to see people because you don't realize that it's been like 2 years.
Yeah. Like I was saying, like it feels like yesterday, but it doesn't.
Well, and it's funny. It's funny you're
Feels like
wearing.
forever.
It's funny you're wearing that messed shirt because I'm almost positive that's the last time we saw each other, and we were just talking about that Wasting Time show.
Yeah.
In 2020 in Chicago. Well, it was Tinley.
Tinley Park.
It was Tinley Park at 350 Brewing
Yeah.
Company. But I mean, I'm almost positive that's the last time I saw you in person. I don't think we've
Yeah.
that and that's
Other
coming
than last time I was on the show, maybe at another show, maybe.
Oh, I've seen you at a ton of shows.
Yeah, a ton of shows.
In the Chicago area
Yeah.
since you've been on the podcast.
Yeah.
But that was like the last.
Yeah.
It was right before the
My memory is so fucking blurry.
with everything
the past year, but yeah, totally.
With everything-
there's been so many shows. Like 2019 was pretty rad with shows and stuff.
It was,
Yeah.
and there was some rad shows in 2020 before it all got shut down, including that Mest show. That was really cool. We were talking though about how it was to commemorate 20 years of Wasting Time, but it was weird not hearing what's the dealio. And
yeah, and they did like an acoustic performance. I want to say before the show too.
I think it was the day before, wasn't it?
Was it the day before? Maybe. Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah.
I think it was the day
maybe
before.
The VIP thing.
Yeah.
That was rad. They played.
Or maybe it was that day. I don't know.
I can't remember now.
It's been.
But they did do like an extra thing for like VIP people, and yeah, it was dope. They played a bunch of songs.
Yeah, and I'm not saying I'm super upset that they didn't play it because it's not like that's my favorite song from that album. Oh,
Yeah,
Hotel.
They would say the same.
I mean, Hotel Room has been stuck in my head here for the last 10 minutes now. Before we were going on, I was like humming it and everything.
Yeah,
but
this is like for people that are watching. This is like to commemorate the
The-
wasting time.
the-
album.
the
20,
wasting-
20
yeah.
years. I want to say 20 years.
well, now it's
celebrating.
been almost 22.
22 years probably. Who fucking knows? But yeah, you're right. Because it's about to be 2022. That record came out in like summer 2000, I think.
Was it the summertime? I don't remember.
Summertime, yeah.
I don't remember. I just remember it was 2000. So,
Okay.
Our show not only is being brought to you by Pop Punk Takeout tonight, but Dave was kind enough to bring Liquid Death as well.
Delicious.
You
we're
know, if-
being, we're being health conscious.
we're being very health conscious, environmentally conscious as well. If you're not familiar with Liquid Death, it's it's mountain drinking water, and it's in a can. And the reason why they bottle it in cans is because it can be recycled forever. A can, I guess,
Yeah.
can be recycled forever and ever and ever, whereas I believe a plastic bottle can only be recycled maybe once. And I think that's it. I think that's the whole point of, excuse me, having the can or having the water inside of a aluminum can is because you can
Right.
keep recycling
It's a very
it.
good thing, and it looks evil, but it's not.
It's not, right. Yeah, the it's like a skull. It looks very like death metal-ish.
Yeah, they have
You
a
know.
bunch of cool merch. They have
Yeah.
I guess they have a vinyl record out, or like I guess it's on Spotify too. It might be on streaming platforms as well. But they did like a compilation with a bunch of punk rock bands writing and singing songs about their product, which is hilarious.
That's awesome. I know they're also they have something to do with a vegan restaurant, I believe, as well.
Okay, that's
There's,
awesome. I didn't
There's
know
so many cool things that Liquid Death is roped in with,
that. Yeah.
So it's
I see it all the time on podcasts. I'm a podcast fan, and I always watch them, and I always see them on the table. So I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
I gotta bring this. I gotta, we gotta spread the good word of Liquid Death.
So go ahead and dive into the pizza, man.
Okay,
Let's-
yes, yeah,
let's
we're eating.
let's get into that.
Jacques was kind enough to bring us Chicago Dough Company.
Yeah,
So-
it's good stuff, dude.
This is delicious, man.
I
From
had
Bourbonnais.
yeah. You've had some already, haven't
Mm-hmm.
you? Oh, okay, good. Yeah, they're in Bourbonnais, New Lenox, and Richton Park. Actually, my family had their pizza last weekend, and we're going to have it again this weekend for my girlfriend's 30th birthday party.
Awesome.
So,
Happy birthday.
Yeah, she's her birthday is on Christmas.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
It's
so
cool and it's not cool.
it's
It's like fuck, that sucks because it's
that's-
like presents and people forget and
that's pretty much her take on it. It's like she doesn't like it when like a present is wrapped or it's labeled as a Christmas present, but also
I already know where
a-
this is going.
Yeah,
I already know where this is
also
going,
a
yeah.
birthday present.
Yeah.
She wants it to have be a
separate meaning too. Like,
yeah,
and such.
and I don't blame her. I would feel
Yeah.
that way too.
For sure.
So,
Yeah,
but,
I got lucky. I'm right there in July, so it's like 6 months before.
Yeah, you and I are both like summer birthdays.
Nice,
I'm in
nice.
June, so
Nice.
that
out.
that whole thing. Yeah, it definitely works out. I feel like the majority of dedicated listeners to Pop Punk and Pizza mainly know your name for the last. I guess it was about a year. It was a year ago when that whole compilation CD Gomez came out, and I promoted the hell out of it.
I appreciate that. Yeah,
On
so
the
much. Yeah, that was
podcast.
really cool. I actually saw that unexpectedly. I was just actually as a fan listening to it. I had so much downtime, so all I did was like watch TV and like listen to podcasts and do whatever the hell, take my mind off shit. And sure enough, it was like one of the first ads, like right when you put on the podcast. It was like, wow, that's cool.
I'm glad
So I
it was
appreciate it.
I'm glad it was
Yeah.
a surprise to you. But so yeah, people might remember hearing that ad a lot, promoting this compilation CD that was to benefit you with your cancer battle.
Yeah.
Help paying your bills and for your treatment and all that stuff.
Yep.
I know, unfortunately, things didn't completely pan out with that compilation
Yeah, it's okay.
CD.
We don't got to touch on
We
that.
don't
but,
have
like,
to.
Yeah,
We don't have to get into that.
it all worked out in the end.
Well, I'm glad to
And
hear
there's
that.
more important things, you know.
There are more important things. What I really want to get into, because you and I haven't seen each other since you were diagnosed with cancer,
Yeah.
and since you've been in that cancer battle, I have not even heard like what all the details are. I mean, I know you've made posts on social media and stuff like that, but actually sitting down and talking to you about it, we haven't had the chance to do because of this pandemic. So,
Yeah.
where did that whole cancer journey start for you?
So basically, we don't have to get too dark and deep in,
Well,
in this.
I'm-
We can keep it
I'm-
lighthearted, but essentially, like, I just started having pain in my stomach. Man, that's as simple as that. I just had it on the left side of my stomach, and I thought it was like might have been like a kidney thing or something with like
Appendix,
anything,
maybe?
anything else. Yeah, appendix or
Yeah.
something of the sort. But after like looking more into it and after like seeing a doctor for like the third time, they did like a full scan. That was the moment they found out, and yeah, it's definitely life altering. Definitely makes you think about stuff, and it's luckily I made it through it and stuff, but it's crazy.
Well, when the first time you went in, what happened? I mean, was it just like we don't see anything, or
It's kind of horse shit because they actually just sent me home like, no, you should be okay, man. Just drink liquid death. You'll be fine.
it's
Sponsored by
It's the
today's episode. Pop Punk and Pizza. No,
sponsored
it's
by.
actually Pop Punk Takeout. But
Yeah, well, it's pop punk takeout in a can, you know. But no, like, what did they tell you when you're like, bro, I've got this pain in my stomach and my abdomen?
They actually, I remember what I remember. They just gave me like a stronger Tylenol. Essentially, it's like
Okay.
it's just like super strong, and it gets your bones working okay, and gets rid of the headache, and you just feel all right. And then yeah, it was just like
So did
it was basically essentially like, here's a Band-Aid.
yeah.
Peace out. and then
So did
yeah.
they gave you stronger pain medication?
Right.
Did it eventually just go away then because you were taking the pain medication, or
No, it just got
The pain-
worse.
the
It just
pain
got
just-
it just
the
got
pain
worse.
just got worse.
Essentially, like, because for some reason the only thing that would alleviate the pain was taking hot baths. So I was like in
in the bathtub all the time?
all the fucking time. But like
Yeah.
it was like it went from half an hour to like spending like 3 hours in there to all day, like 8 hours, like just trying to like not
Was it
not
hot?
like not just chilling in the bathtub for 8
You're all
hours.
wrinkled
all
and-
wrinkled, like, yeah, just chilling. But like it was like
Just like balloon up, you just absorb all
yeah.
the water.
But when it got to that point, though, like after like I don't know how long it took, like a week or so, by the time it was like, okay, man, I need to. The only thing that helps this pain is by hopping in hot water, and it's like I have to like jump and basically take a shower every fucking hour
Yeah.
or so. Just hop in there for like a little while, and it goes away. And it's like, what is this? What is this about? Like, 'cause it's like, I don't even know, arthritis or something, like something with my bones, or like I couldn't even describe it. Man.
So
It's
it wasn't.
it's
You're like,
crazy.
did I eat too much pizza?
Yeah.
What happened?
Low key, like not even joking though. Like I honestly thought it was like because I drink horrible for you, but like just drinking so many energy drinks.
I was gonna say, I know you're an energy drink.
Yeah. So I was like,
person.
maybe that could be it. Like, but it's not like I was never the type of guy to drink like fucking 3 a day. Like,
Yeah.
I'm an adult, but like,
Right.
But like I do enjoy them. I've been drinking them for a while, and it's like it's not the best thing for you. So I
No.
was like, I had to like, I actually stopped for a while. I still drink them every once in a while, but not like every day. You know, I'm a coffee guy now too, but.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Coffee's where it's at.
Mhm.
Although
Yeah.
that's like good and bad for you as well, I suppose. But it's
I
better
hear
than the
there's
energy
new
drinks.
fucking research every fucking week. There's new like scientific data.
What
so-
I love is I'll see something like positive about coffee, and then there's another study that comes out and says like, no, it's bad for you, and then the other one, no, it's good for you, and then it just kind of like goes back and forth.
Yeah,
on
actually
the
just
whole
had
deal.
black coffee for the first time the other day. And
Yeah?
I heard. Everyone always says like it tastes like shit, but man, it's not that bad.
I think
I don't need the extra stuff. It's actually maybe because I'm like it's kind of bitter, and nowadays I like
You're bitter.
I like craft beer and stuff like that. So like really
Ah.
like craft beer and stuff like that. But it's like it's kind of the fucking same if you like that. You can handle it no problem.
okay.
You don't need, not everything needs to taste like candy.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that's true. I have fallen into that. I guess similar to my parents, how as they used to tell me as they got older, they couldn't stand as sweet of things, whether it was a dessert or cream in your
I hear
coffee,
that. Yeah. It's like, oh, that's
or
too sweet. Like I can't too much chocolate. Like one little piece is enough. Like I'm good. Like
yeah.
ice cream every once in a while, not every fucking day. Like I get it.
Although ice cream I could eat, just like
Every day.
pizza,
Yeah.
I can eat ice cream and pizza every single day
That's
for the rest of my life.
That is epic.
You know,
That is epic.
that-
We all have our thing for sure.
yeah, and pizza and ice cream is. Yes, ask my girlfriend Lizzie; she'll tell you all about it. It's horrible. But to get back, so the pain
My
is.
plate's over here. Okay.
Yeah, your plate's there. So your pain's getting worse and worse, and you're taking these, all these baths and things like that. So you go back to the doctor. Then what?
So yeah, they like, just to put it bluntly, they put you in this scanner and like they take you out.
CAT
and
scan?
like a CAT scan kind of thing. Your full body, you like lay on your back like you see in the movies and whatnot, and you walk out of the room and you're like wondering what's going on, and like nobody wants to give that news, but like the guy was just just telling me just luckily in my case it was very curable and all that, but you essentially need to like take care of it as soon as possible, and that's the first thing you like you come out like a little kid like asking like, am I gonna be okay? And
I'm trying not to laugh. Just
yeah,
'cause
no,
you're
no, it's
making
fine.
this. You're
It's
making
fine.
this sound funny when it's
Yeah.
when it's not. But I love that about you.
Yeah,
But what exactly did you get diagnosed with?
testicular cancer. So
So, but at first, didn't they think it was something else?
yes,
What did they think it was
Um,
originally?
the sheet initially they give you like a sheet that says here's what you have to do, here's the next steps, and it said lymphoma.
Okay.
And, yeah, it turned out that it wasn't. I didn't have a proper doctor, which is bad. Get health insurance, kids.
Yeah,
So,
health
like,
insurance
yeah,
helps.
Yeah, it does. It does
Yeah.
help. It does definitely helps for sure. Like it's important to have and yeah.
So was it? Did they like do some type of biopsy? And they're like, oh, he doesn't have lymphoma. He has
Yeah.
testicular cancer.
Mhm.
Instead of being diagnosed with lymphoma.
Mhm.
So what exactly what was your stage then? There's obviously the 1, 2, 3.
I think it was close to 4 actually. I think I
Wow.
was like right there at 3, but I was close to 4 because I waited. I waited. Unfortunately, they said it was like curable, and luckily I'm still young, and it was like, but you need to take action as soon as possible. Go through chemotherapy and whatnot, and
Yeah.
yeah, I'll just tell you straight up, like you just like your one of your testicles gets larger, and they need to remove it. So I'm rocking one ball, and it's but it
I mean, you're still.
I'm happy to be
The
alive.
thing is, you're still
Yeah,
rocking.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
still rocking a ball.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the important thing.
Yeah, and to be
you
honest,
know.
it doesn't even look. It looks normal.
You wouldn't be able
I'll
to
show you
tell-
later.
Okay, I was
We
gonna.
can't
You
do
want to
it
show
live.
us now?
Yeah, yeah, we'll show you live.
I'm sure Mark Zuckerberg would love that.
Yeah.
He would love that for his collection, and YouTube would love that too. So
The texture is still the same.
but-
Feels all right. All right.
well, this is this portion of the podcast brought to you by Tinder.
Right.
But when you were going through all this pain, though, did you happen to notice it was getting larger, like that your other testicle was getting larger than the other? Like, is
I
that something
honestly,
you noticed?
If I'm being completely blunt, dude, I thought it was just like, oh, this is what happens when you get older. Like, oh shit, this is your shit just starts looking different. That's what I thought, dude. Honestly, just like it just doesn't.
Oh
it
my
doesn't
God.
Have,
I'm just picturing you. I'm just picturing Dave Gomez as a little kid. He's playing with his little tech deck.
yeah. Oh, there you go.
Little
Perfect.
tech deck skateboard
Yeah.
as a little
You
kid.
fucking nailed it.
And you're in the living room, and Grandpa's sitting in the rocking chair in the corner, and he goes, "Dave, when you get older, things just start getting bigger down there. They don't look like they used to. You know, and that's just...
And I threw a tech at him. Fuck off, Grandpa. Yeah.
No, they're not,
No,
Grandpa.
No, they're not.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna...
Japan Air out of the room.
Oh,
There's-
man.
50-50 grind out of there.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe you were watching the movie Grind at the same time while playing with your little tech deck
Yes, there you go.
skateboard.
Dude, I was obsessed with tech decks as a kid. I really was. Like,
I was just
I
trying
had
to
the
think
whole
of
fucking setup. I had like the shit, and I I was
like the ramps
yeah,
and
the
all
ramps.
that.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
I remember having not. I didn't have the skateboard, I don't think, but I think I had one of the bikes. You could have the little
Yeah,
BMX bikes. I
I
don't
had
know.
one
If,
too, yep.
I don't know if that was a tech deck or if
They
that
do make
was
them.
something
They do make
else.
them, but there's other companies that make them too, and they also
Yeah.
make scooters too. Like
Yes,
little
that's right.
scooter
That was
toys
like
and shit.
so. Yeah, for those that are listening that don't know Tech Deck, they still exist.
They do.
Do you know that?
Yep.
Because I went shopping. Excuse me. I went shopping to Meijer with my son one day, and we were walking through the toy aisles.
Yeah.
And they were right by Hot Wheels and those kinds of things, and I'm like, they still exist.
Totally.
I just figured they would have died off. You know,
No, it's
because
like,
I think
it's
they
like,
were.
It's like movies. They just keep on making
They
the same
just-
shit over and over again, and it's gonna,
Oh.
they know it's gonna do well.
Yeah,
You know?
by the time we're 80, there'll be like Ghostbusters 20 or something.
I fucking hope so. I really want to see the new one. I haven't yet. But
Okay,
I need
you
to.
and me both. I haven't seen it yet either, so I'm glad to know that I'm not alone on that. Because I've heard, actually haven't heard anyone say anything bad about it,
No.
which makes me want to see it more. Because when you don't see anyone saying bad things about well, I guess it's a reboot, not really a remake.
Right.
Because when Force Awakens came out,
That's a good point. Because
People-
it's like a multi-generational thing. So it's like people are.
yeah, like when Star
people-
Wars,
Older fans have expectations. Like, better have this like '80s flair and.
yeah, and
know,
all the
yeah.
old fans I've seen go see this Afterlife movie
Mhm.
have all said they've not said like
Mm-hmm.
crap.
They're like everyone. If anything, they're like, go see it.
Yeah.
Now.
So I'm
And we
really
haven't-
impressed
and
by
we,
that.
and we haven't yet. We have to.
I
get on
know,
that.
I know, but like a lot of those old school fans that saw Star Wars Force Awakens saw it, and they're like, "Oh, it's terrible."
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then Last Jedi came out, and they're like, "Oh, it's even worse." And
Yep.
So, but
Yep.
anyway,
But
that's-
Paul Rudd makes everything
Paul-
incredible. So
he does. Maybe that's the
maybe that's it. Maybe he holds the movie.
maybe he should have been in Star Wars. You know,
That would have been epic.
The-
I can't believe Donald Glover's in Star Wars. That's pretty,
yeah, that's
kinda
still
cool.
pretty wild too. Yeah, it was good that they got him in there though.
But yeah, we can get back on track. We're
So-
all over the place. But
So,
yeah. So basically,
so you were diagnosed with testicular cancer. So the treatment was okay. We're gonna remove the one testicle. You should be good to go. Or you had treatment too. You had chemo, right? Or
yeah, I
was
had
it
chemo,
radiation?
And then just to be like on the safe side, basically another session, or another couple of sessions actually, after you the initial surgery, I guess.
Okay.
I want to say
you
I
had-
want to say that's how it went down.
You had additional.
It's been a while. But
you had
your-
additional
Your mind just goes. You forget shit.
Right.
But
yeah. But you had additional sessions of chemo, or they opened you up again just to make sure things looked okay.
You know what it was? Here, I'll tell you now. It's like so they remove it, and then you go through chemo, and it's like I think it's like 1 week of chemo, Monday through Friday, and then you're 2 weeks off, and then you go back another week, 2 weeks off, another week. I think that's how it went down, and just to be on the safe side because of the nature of the disease and the fact that it could spread to other parts of your body, you have to do it again essentially. But luckily, my last scan a couple months ago now, I walked out of there. Yeah, I was saying
Alright.
that you're
Yeah.
good to go.
Good. Dude, I'm so
It was very, very relieving, man.
I'm
It's
so
crazy.
glad.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to hear that. I'm glad that your sitting here with me now. We're having pizza together.
Yeah, dude.
For
It's a fucking miracle.
we
right?
it really is.
Yeah.
Like, not to be cheesy and everything, but
Hey, cheesy.
it true. It,
Hey now.
Oh.
Chicago Dough Company. Yeah.
Yeah, cheesy. I wasn't even trying to be punny, like, but I guess it ended up happening. But yeah, it's just incredible that you're alive, you lived through it, and now you and
Life moves on, man. And you just
Yeah.
gotta like do the things that you want to do in your life, and not, it makes you like, I don't know. It sounds like so cliche, but man, just like make the most out of every day, and
Mhm.
and just keep going and try to like make something that you can look back on and like be like, okay, cool, I lived a life. Like you got to make your life a movie. You have to want to watch your own movie if life was like a movie and such.
It's
Sounds
more
so-
like a movie.
Sounds so fucking lame, but it's fucking real.
So I was just thinking of that Midtown song,
Mm.
right? More like a movie. She's trying to
I don't know. I
forget
don't
it
know.
all.
I never really.
You were never into
I
Midtown?
missed that train,
Oh,
but I
man.
do support like Gabe and stuff. That's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you see that Blue's Clues thing that he did?
Did he do that? Did he
like
do?
a parody of Blue's Clues?
He did a
video,
parody of Blue's
promoting
Clues. That's awesome.
promoting the comeback of.
I wasn't trying to interrupt
Sharkey.
you. I apologize. With
No
my,
worries. I'm fucking
my
shoving
horrible,
pizza in my face anyway. It's all good. Interrupt me.
with my with my horrible singing. But so
Cool band though.
I love Midtown.
I just missed the train.
Yeah. Well, it was I mean, that was the drive-through days. I think you just got hooked onto Alistair and Newfound Glory more,
Yeah.
and the
Totally.
whole drive-through thing.
Totally.
Honestly, I got hooked more on when drive-through was actually still a thing. I was more into Midtown. It wasn't until like much later that I got more into Newfound Glory and even Alistair.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay. Yeah. There's like they have a whole roster. They have a lot of bands.
well, Homegrown was also a drive-through,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
Mhm, totally.
And I know you're a Homegrown fan, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So
Yeah. What's his name? Adam, the singer of
Mm-hmm.
Homegrown, has a new project
yes,
called Radical. You should try to get him on.
that'd be radical.
I'm sure he would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a really cool dude.
No, he is. That was a horrible pun.
It would be
was-
radical though. I'm sure that's why he honestly like. I'm assuming that's why he named the group that, because it's probably something that We
I
grew,
bet-
he, we all grew up saying that. Like I still say it. But
Oh,
like,
rad or
yeah,
radical.
like rad or
Yeah.
radical. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I say rad
All the time. All the
Totally.
time. Yeah, I definitely say it all the time.
Yeah, and there's
Yeah.
like a vibe that he's bringing with that new
Mhm.
music, like old school vibe.
Yep. Always throwing out all the good vibes there.
Yeah.
So just a quick reminder, since we're about halfway through the show, we are sponsored by Pop Punk Takeout, which is a really cool monthly subscription service. They deliver merchandise to your door from pop punk artists from all over the world, directly to your door in a takeout box, similar to the one that's sitting in front of Dave right now, except it actually has their logo on it as well. And for the Christmas season, they've also released a special compilation. They've teamed up with Unsigned Pop Punk to put out this amazing compilation with a lot of artists that have actually been here on Pop Punk and Pizza, including Million Miler, aka Tom Higginson. We also have College Radio, Always Grounded, Cities Never Sleep, Settle Your Scores, so many others. You can pre-order this right now at poppunktakeout.com. It's only $10 for that comp, and they're going to be shipped out on December 13th, which isn't far from now. We're recording this on December 8th, so yeah, hit up poppunktakeout.com and then make sure you follow them on social media as well at poppunktakeout. So
It's a brilliant idea.
it really is. When they sat down with me, like a year ago, actually, about a year ago now, Veronica and Scott of Pop Punk Takeout, they're like, yeah, we want a meeting with you because we want to tell you about this idea we have. We just want to hear if you think this idea is cool. And they told me about it in this meeting, and I'm like, yeah, I think that's cool. I think there's something to that. So, so they've been around for almost a year now.
And you get like a lot of goodies, and you just don't know what you're gonna get. And so it's
Yeah,
kind of like
you
know,
get
it's like,
it.
oh, whoa, cool! I didn't expect this in the mail today, and it's gonna
Yeah,
be
like
some records or whatever, like
records, or
local bands, and even like larger artists. And
yeah, like one of our favorites, MXPX. Both you and I are obsessed with MXPX.
for sure, for sure.
Or anything that Mike Herrera touches is like turns into gold.
Absolutely. I mean, he's very active, and he gives us like a lot as fans to like digest.
Yeah,
So it's like it works, man. It
Yeah.
just like it reminds you MXPX is still like alive and still like doing.
they're still killing it.
Yeah, it's weird. It's one of those. It's crazy because like I remember like a few times actually I was like getting my car washed and like I have an MXPX sticker on the back of my car.
Oh, okay.
And somebody like some older gentleman like came up to me and was like, "Dude, MXPX, I used to listen to them in high school. What a throwback!" I'm like, "Well, hey, buddy, they're still a band.
They're still, yeah, they're
You should check
still
'em out.
right. Exactly.
Listen to their new stuff.
Yeah, it's better than ever.
Yep.
You know.
They really are though.
Yeah, it's
like,
true.
They're tighter. They're tighter. The songs are just like awesome.
Yeah.
And
I always disagree with the people that are like Life in General, the best album. You know.
Yeah.
I'm just I can't.
no, it's not.
I love you, but I can't do that. Like to me, the last record, the self-titled record they put out, is by far the
Sounds
greatest.
the greatest. Like yeah, like they're killing it. I don't know.
And all the singles since then
Mhm.
that they've released.
Yeah. Like it's a good time to be an MXPX fan, and I think anybody that grew up with them, and that are still like in tune with what they're doing, they know that they get it. Like there's a reason they're, still fans, and because like I said, he's the man at that shit.
He
Like,
really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Shout out Mike.
Shout out to Mike Herrera for being born. So to get back to Dave Gomez's story, so you're cancer free now, and
I had so much like love and support throughout all that. It's fucking insane. Like,
and
I
I'm
couldn't
so
believe it.
and I'm so glad that it sounds like things got cleared up with the compilation CD, the
Yeah.
Gomez compilation CD. There was some discrepancy with the funds
Mm-hmm.
that were raised with the compilation, but
Yeah, it all
that's
worked
all.
out,
That's all
and-
been
and
taken
it's-
care of.
Yeah, and then like people got their merchandise. People
Okay.
like but like I said, it was more than that. It's what it represents. Like, you know what I mean? Like when I see people that are wearing the T-shirt that they bought to for the cause, it's not like, oh, why are you wearing that? It's like
Yeah.
no, it's awesome, man. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? So
I'm just
and even all
happy
the
to
bands
I'm
that
just
did it.
happy to hear that all got sorted out because like I said, I promoted the hell out of that, and then to be
right.
attached to something that was like,
Right.
I didn't get that money,
Mhm.
that was supposed to be benefited
And I would
to
hear
me,
about
but
it every other day too from other people. Like, oh, where's my shirt at? And I kind of wish I just, look in hindsight, 2020, man. It's just like, I wish I just
yeah,
I should have just did it myself, dude. At the end of the day,
Well,
like, pick the bands, whatever.
it
But like all the
happens.
bands that did it, and some of them I didn't even know, like personally, but they did a fucking awesome job, and they picked some of my fucking favorite bands of all time.
well, I
So,
mean,
like,
even Tim Rogner from
Yeah.
Alistair
Oh, that was
on
that
that
was
comp.
fucking wonderful. Yeah, really, really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was amazing.
yeah. I've been lucky enough to like become friends with some of those guys in the past couple years. So like,
Yeah.
it's wild.
Yeah.
Dreams come true, kids.
They do. You heard it here first. They really do come true. So it's now Summer Curse is your latest band. That didn't start until after you were diagnosed with cancer, right? Or did that start before? I can't remember.
Technically, I had like the pages set up. I knew I was gonna.
You had every-
I knew I
okay.
was gonna continue doing music after Night Terrors broke up. I wanted to like move on under a new name, and so I that was the plan, to go into the new year to play lots of shows and record new music and do the thing. And that got obviously because of COVID too, but like
Right.
everything else. But yeah, I'm back into it. It feels great. I'm like playing shows again, like here and there, doing acoustic performances, and
Yeah, you just did a show with Keep Flying the
yes,
other day.
Yep.
And of course Guardrail.
Yeah, that was amazing. That was a great turnout. Thank you for everybody for
For
showing up to
that was like a
cool.
Thursday night,
It was a
right?
Tuesday
Or
night,
Tuesday
and
night.
a lot of kids showed up. We did a really good job, like getting the word out, and yeah, it was a cool spot too.
It was a Burlington bar?
Yes, yeah. I've never been there before. It
Chicago.
was my first time being there at Burlington. I would like to play there again. That was fucking cool.
I don't think I've been there either. If I have, it was just once, and I don't.
Everyone that I told and that everyone I told that I like it was my first time there, they were like, "What?" Like
You've never been.
Yeah,
I know
you've never
there's been. I know there's been tons of shows there, but I mean, you got to understand, there's so many venues in Chicago.
yeah,
You know,
they're-
and then that's
yeah.
not even including all the suburbs surrounding.
we do need more though. We need more suburb.
Oh, sure.
venues.
Oh,
They
absolutely.
like die every year and it sucks, but like
Yeah.
you know, for multiple reasons, licenses and all that good stuff.
Well,
People-
there's a lot of cost involved.
yeah.
So much cost.
Yeah.
It's
Sometimes it's like liquor license or like sound complaints and you
Everything.
have to like get all the business stuff
yeah.
taken care of.
Yep, absolutely. So many. I don't think a lot of people realize that when when it comes to actually operating a venue, they think, "Oh, I could do better than this guy," and it's like, "Okay, go ahead,
They realize then
show me."
It's like, oh, I like music, but like it's almost like it sounds weird, but like it's almost like a person that doesn't like music or isn't in the scene would probably run it better.
Right? Yeah, because they don't, and sometimes I feel like they do, but it probably just depends. But
Yeah.
I'm sure there's cases like
Lots
that.
of there's variables for sure.
Uh-huh. But yeah, it's just there's so many things to consider when doing that. So yeah, be kind to
The people that do it, promoters.
the good
and-
venues
yeah, the good
anyway.
venues.
Be kind to the good venues. I
Mhm.
mean, sure, there's some bad venues. We've all either been to shows at bad venues or played shows at
Yep.
bad venues.
Yeah, that's
um,
show business, baby.
But that really is. But shout out to all the great venue
Yeah,
owners.
there's a lot of good people that
Yeah.
care, that really care still.
Right, especially now that we're, getting back to trying to get back into shows on a regular thing. Because I mean, venues are still having a hard time because some shows still end up getting canceled because one of the bands might end up having COVID, or maybe the whole tour ends up giving COVID positive people, and they have to cancel. The next 4 shows or however many shows on the tour, and especially with the small club venues, a lot of those dates they don't get necessarily made up. If they do get made up,
Yeah.
it might be a while.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
not to get on a whole rant
No,
about
It's okay.
that.
It's okay. It's the reality. So,
Yeah.
but
So
it
yeah.
seems to be like, honestly though, like it seems to be like most people are like getting vaxxed, doing the right thing, like
Mhm.
wearing masks when needed to, like
Yeah.
just to make it happen, to make the shows happen. So good on you if you did
Yeah.
that.
Exactly.
Because we need shows. Life is not the same without music and shows, and I feel like myself again. It's fucking gnarly. Like I don't, you take it for granted,
Yeah.
Like, and we shouldn't.
No.
No.
And I've been happy to see you playing shows again.
Yeah.
It's great to see, especially after everything you've been through. So are you still looking for members for Summer Curse, or do you have members for Summer Curse? Who's in the band besides you?
So the idea is just mostly to like focus on recording a record. I'm gonna take it day by day and try to like figure out that situation. But like I've been actually writing and recording with my buddy Reese Kreider, who is also in Night Terrors.
Reese. Love
Yeah,
Reese.
Yep. So
He's my bud.
that's been cool.
How's Reese doing? I know he's playing in
He's got an emo.
All American
Yep.
Throwbacks,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Yeah. So it's an emo pop punk cover band.
Yeah, they're really active.
Right.
So we'll see how that works out because he's got that band. He's got other responsibilities too.
Mhm.
But hopefully he can play live with me. And looking for a drummer. And but I'm also way open to like doing acoustic things. Like it's fun. It's fun for me. Like every time I even if like not a lot of people come out, it's always like a story. I always come home with a story. Like shows just like there's nothing like shows, man. Like
Yeah.
for real. Like I always have like an experience and a good experience.
Well,
And,
yeah,
it's
it's, I mean, I was just thinking, how cool would it be though? I mean, you can definitely do your own thing, but I was just thinking, what if like Summer Curse was just like one of those all-star bands where like the members, like you're the front man, but like everyone else just
Honestly, that might be the case because even I had some people offer to play guitar at the Keep Flying show, like dudes in other bands and
Yeah.
whatnot. So like, I'm thankful to have people that are like interested and like they're like, oh, I love this style of music. I would love to play with you, and that's I'm thankful for
Would
that.
just be
So it's
like,
cool, like,
tonight's show, we've got
yeah,
members of Action Adventure playing with me.
totally,
Or like,
totally.
you know what I mean? Like, just
100%,
yeah.
100%. I don't think I really put the word out there that much because I'm kind of focused on recording.
Yeah.
I actually recorded a song yesterday.
Yeah.
So-
So where are you recording?
I'm recording with this this gentleman named Roy Robley. He's done stuff for Meet Me at the Altar.
Oh,
and,
really?
Belmont and Rare Candy, Wolf Road, ton of bands.
Where is he?
He's based out of Indiana.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But
I
yeah,
think-
he's the man. I actually just met him and we crossed paths and seems to be working out okay. I hopefully record some more songs. But we're doing a Christmas song. You heard it first, people.
So when's the Christmas song coming out like soon? Is that what
Yes.
you worked on the other day?
Yep.
Is it an original
An
or is it
original.
a cover?
It's an original. And no date yet, unfortunately.
Okay.
But hopefully Christmas.
Well, I hope so. Or before Christmas.
Or before Christmas, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we were actually supposed to record it like a couple weeks ago, but unfortunately Roy had a stomach flu kind of thing, so that kind of like pushed things back. But
Yeah.
fingers crossed, man, it comes out like this month and everything works out. But because
Sweet.
I know there's like stuff with the Spotify and whatnot, like it's not going to be promoted the way I want it to be promoted. but
Yeah.
it's okay. It's just fucking music. Everyone listening, go check it out. It's going to be up there, and
Okay.
even if it's going to be out on a compilation next year, I want to do more Christmas songs and stuff. I have more.
Hell
So-
yeah, man. Are you? Is that what you're gonna perform for us tonight?
Should I? Maybe
I mean,
maybe
well, I
maybe
wasn't.
should.
I mean, it's totally up to you. You
Yeah.
don't have to. I was just curious because I like.
I was
we
thinking about that on the way here. I was like,
Were you?
"Fuck, should I do it?" Because it might not be ready, but we're saying we're thinking it's gonna be ready. Yeah.
I mean, that's entirely up to you.
Yeah.
You can do whatever.
Yeah.
You
I'll
can-
probably just do an oldie. I'll
Yeah?
do an oldie.
Okay.
Oldie but a goodie.
I was listening to Melanie today. and-
Awesome.
And Dead Asleep.
Yeah.
Right?
Dead asleep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Those songs. I know we played those on the podcast.
Yeah.
In previous years. I think that was 2018 and such,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
When those were released.
Yeah. Melanie and Island came out in 2016, and then Dead Asleep came out in 2018. But like for those that are like listening that aren't like familiar with me and such, I've been playing music for eternity.
Well, yeah, going all the way back to a band called Superfry. that
Yeah,
people
even before
might
that.
remember.
Even before that.
Well, that's
I
true.
had a band, my own band, because Superfry, I played bass in, but I have another story for that too. But I'm actually gonna be playing a Superfry song in my set. Like I have.
Are you really?
I have been.
Which one?
Like the past, this song called "Seeing Stars." I'm gonna.
Of course. I was gonna
Yeah,
say
yeah.
if it wasn't.
yeah,
Sing-
of course. Yeah.
I
that's-
still have that hook.
that's
Like
a-
I still know that hook by heart.
It's a
and
banger.
I
Yeah.
can't even tell you the last time I even heard that song. It's just oh
Yeah,
baby.
yeah. But here's the thing about that
Yeah,
too. Like,
baby.
I kind of had the idea from Jarrett Reddick of Bowling for Soup. He has this story. I've known this for years, but a lot of people are just finding out that 1985 is actually a cover.
Yes.
And
yeah.
it's by SR71 originally.
Mhm.
And I figured, like, man, if he's doing like this cover and making like this banger of a song and like just like making they have so many other great songs. They're fucking amazing. One of my favorite bands. But like
Yeah.
that's like when you think of Bowling for Soup, a lot of people.
1985 is one of the yeah.
So like I feel like there's something about Seeing Stars where like I was just performing that with the band when I was 16 and it came back to me. I was reminded of it randomly. I forgot how, but I was thinking to myself, man, I should really like do this because like it's also it's a good great song and like it's so simple. It's like dumbed down, like Carly Rae Jepsen, call me maybe.
So call me maybe.
Yeah, it's so like simple that people can remember it. And
Right.
I like played it actually at the Wolf Road show, and people were singing the chorus back to me.
Oh, they remembered it too.
And it's like, okay, it's cool to have that song in your catalog. I think every band needs that like one song where it's like,
yeah, because
it's
even
instant. It's so instant. Like you heard it for the first time, it's like okay. And it could be annoying to some people, but you need to have that like all the small things kind of vibe. So simple,
oh no,
good-
absolutely.
good melody.
I mean, some of that's to me that's how a band. That's one of the ways a band hooks you in if they have at least one song
Yep.
in their set that night when you go see them. That let's say you you don't know this band at all. This is your first time seeing them. You've never heard of them. But if they've got one song that you can learn the words to on the spot
Yes.
and easily sing along, then
Yep.
it's you know, it's
It
all
makes you intrigued and you want to check out their other stuff. Like, people
Exactly.
might not think of like those songs as like, oh, those are my favorite, like those are my go-to, like, you know, the diehards or whatever. But you know, there's a reason why like Blink still plays like What's My Age Again every show. It's because it's like it's the hits, you know what I mean? And
Yep.
it's the one that people love, even though it might not be your favorite. If you're like a diehard and you're like a nerd.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, it's just you got to have at least one of those I mean, to me all of the songs should hook you in, but
Yeah.
you know, you got to
Yeah.
you got to have at least that one that is really going to pull that person in. They're going to remember it
Yep.
and then go check out.
So yeah,
You know,
I'm gonna
and
that's gonna come out in 2022 though, for sure. This
Okay.
summer, I think I'm gonna do like a
Man.
video for it and everything, and it's gonna be a throwback. And,
I had
yeah.
that Super Fry CD and everything, dude.
That's amazing.
And that was
yeah,
recorded by Drew Neely.
It was. Who
Yeah.
I saw today. Shout out Drew.
Yeah. Hey, Drew.
I do food delivery, and I delivered his Taco Bell today. So pop punk.
I'm actually I'm working on a song with him right now.
He told me that.
Did he tell you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he since like my schedule is insane. And he bugs me every once in a while. Like
We were
so,
both saying. Me and Drew were both saying. You should just do it.
and yeah,
Just
he's just
do
like
it already.
he's like, so how are those lyrics coming? You know, and I'm like,
Even if it's for yourself, just to get it out there.
Oh, no,
it would be rad. Like,
it
would
it
be-
is, and I'm so grateful to Drew for all the nudging. Like he's been so great at nudging me and getting me, because I've started to write lyrics for it, you know. But the last time he texted me, I think it was either this week or last week, asking me once again, so how are those lyrics? You know, I said, you know, I'm thinking maybe to make sure that that I do get it done, I think you and I just actually need to sit down
Without a doubt.
and collaborate together on these to make sure that, because I want it to happen. I want to be able to release a song
Yeah.
and release this song with Drew. You know, it'd be the first time I've released anything
Like musical.
remotely original since like 2015.
Okay.
Since being in the projection, you know, like
Yeah.
so so I want to make that happen.
Do it.
So like I said, it was all
Fantastic.
Drew. Literally, he probably told you this already, but he texted me like months ago. He's like, okay, give me 3 or 4 chords, and then give me a song title. And I'm like, I don't know, man. And I literally just gave him some random. I can't remember what notes I
Yeah.
gave him.
Well, sometimes it doesn't hurt
But-
to like think about your past and like why you got into music when you were playing music, and like even if you have like an old like I don't know how you wrote your songs, but like that's how the Sing Stars idea came about, and I should have done that years ago, but I just
Yeah.
thought about it. I was like, dude, that's a good song, and I should just like get it out there and
Mm-hmm.
have it professionally recorded, because there's no real like current professional recording of it that's
No.
like available like on
I don't.
especially like in the way that people consume music, because
It-
there's tons of kids out there that are like, oh, you know,
Is that even? Yeah, I was gonna say, is that even
no,
available
not
on?
not
not
at all.
anymore.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's not. So it's like
Yeah.
it would be rad for it to like live on like online on YouTube and the way people really consume music these days. 'cause
Yeah. Right.
Who the fuck listens to CDs?
Right.
The CDs are awesome.
Right. All the people that listen to CDs are like, well, fuck you then, Dave
Well, they're
Gomez.
not listening to this because they're listening to this not on a fucking CD. So whatever.
Hey, they might be. Actually, that's what I do for our Patreon members.
Do you really?
I burn them a CD. I burn the episode onto a CD, and I send. No, I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
that'd be amazing.
That's one of the tiers on our Patreon. No, I am
Limited
working.
CDs.
I am working on a Patreon though.
Patreon.com/.
Yeah.
Pop punk.
Well, not
Not available yet.
not available yet, but I'm working on laying that out for everybody.
Awesome.
And maybe I should make I should make that a tier.
You should do that to make it tier.
Where I literally
Sign CD.
put.
That'd be cool. That'd be really, really fucking cool.
Hey, guess what? You don't need a smartphone or a computer to listen to Pop Punk and Pizza anymore. I will send you the latest episodes on a CD.
Soon to be available on 8-track too. That'd be amazing.
Oh my god.
But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we recorded that new song and yesterday it was fucking cool. Let's get back to music.
Yeah, no, I think now would be a good time for whatever you want to perform.
Okay, cool.
I mean, you can even do more than one song if you want. It's totally up to you.
Word.
And whatever you want to play, whether it's the Christmas song, the unreleased Christmas song, or it's Seeing Stars,
Yeah.
or it's
I'll save the Christmas song.
or
maybe.
it's a, you know.
Let's do an oldie. Let's
Yeah,
do an oldie. Yeah.
oldie.
Again.
Yeah, well, this is an oldie where I come from.
Oldie
What?
in the space of my world, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
The song was written. I'm gonna do Heart Attack.
Oh, I love Heart Attack. That was another one I was listening to today.
Very
And
cool.
you have a Taylor.
I have a Taylor.
That
Do
is
I have to-
rad.
It's already plugged
You
in. and
should
stuff?
be
Okay.
you should be good to go.
Let me fake
I've got
tune for y'all really quick.
There
But we should be okay. I did this earlier, but you know how guitars are.
we go.
oh,
Sorry.
there we go.
No, you're good. Sorry about that. I had it a little too hot there. But yeah, you should be good. Awesome.
So this song is available on streaming sites everywhere.
And it is under Summer Curse.
Under Summer Curse. The
Yes.
song is actually acoustic on Spotify.
Yes, it is.
But there's going to be a new full band version coming as well for this song as well. So
Which has never been heard because there's only the
acoustic version.
the acoustic version
Right,
that's released.
right.
Yeah. Awesome.
all right, let's get into it. I'm sorry.
Got to tune that bad boy.
Here we go.
Deep down inside, I know you know what's right. You say we tried, but you never gave me time, and you're already back in his arms. You'll never be the same in my eyes. What we had was meaningless. You ripped my heart out of my chest. I'm so lost, I don't understand this. Why'd you go running back to him? Now you despise everything about me, but you can't explain why. It's based on security, and you're already back in his arms. You're already back in his arms. What we had was meaningless. You ripped my heart out of my chest. I'm so lost, I don't understand this. Why'd you go running back to him? Alright. What we had was meaningless. You ripped my heart out of my chest. I'm so lost, I don't understand this. Why'd you go running back to him? What we had was meaningless. You ripped my heart out of my chest. I'm so lost, I don't understand this. Why'd you go running back to him?
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, Dave.
We'll do one more.
Sweet. What a treat. 2 songs.
2 songs and a tuning session.
By the way, thank you for this this beautiful shirt. I got to show it to
no doubt,
everyone.
yeah.
So for those that aren't familiar, this is a knockoff of the Portillo's.
So Chicago.
Logo. So
Yeah, Portillo's Rip. Yeah, those are available on summercurseband.bandcamp.com. And
sweet, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. I'm gonna wear this proudly on the show.
sick.
I should wear that. Have you worn it going into Portillo's?
I have not, but I thought about that recently.
I think I'm gonna have to. I feel like, and have someone take a video of it as I'm doing that. I feel like it's necessary.
Yeah,
You know.
I love the parody shirts. And
Oh,
pe-
absolutely.
People are doing these days, and
Yep.
it's such a cool idea.
I remember the projection had a Pokemon one. We also I feel like we had another parody one, and I can't think of it, but we definitely had Pokemon.
That's epic.
Yeah, that was fun.
That's awesome as hell.
So what's
Love
the next one?
Trying to think. Let's see.
It's
Let's
up to you.
do
Man.
Dead Asleep.
Yeah.
This is like the last time I was on here. We were promoting that, so
I think so.
let's
It would have been probably Dead Asleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's so weird that it's been that long since you've been on the podcast.
yeah, feels good to be back, and thank you for having me, man. I really appreciate it.
No, thank you. Seriously, man.
Fucking awesome. All right, so this song is called Dead Asleep, also available everywhere. It's so easy to find all the links if you just go to summercurse.com. So there you have it.
Stare up at the sun. You left me wondering how much longer I can take this. We've only just begun. It's the fear I'm missing out. I let you store yourself in me. It's a moment that I want before pain and apology. It's either your bed or your grave. You'd rather fall in your dead state. Well, I'm not the one you're missing. It's either your bed or your grave. You'd rather fall in your dead state. Well, I'm not the one you're missing. Stare up at the sun. I suffocate and bleed. I was sorry for this nightmare and all that it's become. It's the fear I'm missing out. I blind myself with jealousy. It's a moment that I want. It's either your bed or your grave. You'd rather fall in your dead state. And I'm not the one you're missing. It's either your bed or your grave. You'd rather fall in your dead state. I'm not the one you're missing. I had so much to say. I urging for coming through broken satellites, but it was never right. It's your bed, your grave. You'd rather fall in your dead state. And I'm not the one you're missing. It's either your bed or your grave. You'd rather fall in your dead state. I'm not the one you're missing. It's either your bed or your grave. You'd rather fall in your dead state. And I'm not the one you're missing. Oh, 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 oh.
Beautiful.
Thank you, man.
I love that song. It's gonna be stuck in my head the rest of the night.
Awesome, man.
That
Thank you so much.
the hook in Dead Asleep and Melanie always, I'll just be like, I'll just randomly just be grocery shopping or something, and I'll go Melanie, or I'll go You're dead asleep. It's like there it is.
That's
There's
amazing.
Dave Gomez.
My Reese Kreider,
Yeah.
Reese, who's been jamming with me. He's been playing in Summer Curse too, so we've been jamming and stuff, and he mentioned that to me recently that I ruined the term "dead asleep" for him because whenever he says it, he just right away "You're dead asleep,"
Yep.
sings the hook and such. That's
Well,
really cool.
tell Reese I said hello.
I will.
Next time you see him. Tell
Absolutely
him I
will.
miss him and I
He
hope he's
actually
doing well.
mentioned that yesterday. He's like, man, because I told him I was going to be here. He's
Uh-huh.
like, dude, I've always wanted to do it. I never had the opportunity.
Yeah,
to,
I can't remember if I ever tried to have him on the show like some years ago or what, but yeah, it's just never
Yeah,
it's never
well,
happened.
If we do this
so-
again, I'll try to bring him along and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's looking like he's going to be mostly a part of it. He's already writing hooks and writing. I had that.
He's always been a
Christmas-
great songwriter.
Yeah, without a doubt, he rips.
Yeah.
The riffage, man, the riffage is
He's
awesome.
got the riffage for sure.
But yeah, he wrote like when I presented the song
Mm-hmm.
to Roy. I've had this song maybe for a couple years now, and we recorded it, and Reese wrote this like new hook on it, and it's like a new song. It just elevates it to a whole nother level. And
Oh man, I can't
it's
wait to hear
amazing.
that.
Yeah,
Awesome,
so,
dude.
Be out pretty
So,
soon.
summercurse.com.
Summercurse.com. Everything is at Summercurse Band.
Okay.
All the socials. You can follow me on Instagram, Dave Gomez Official. And I post what I would listen to every day, and nobody cares. But that's okay.
It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. All right. Well, I care. I want you to know I care, especially when it's messed.
There's
or-
some okay content sometimes.
It's always some good content. It's Dave Gomez content. All right, man. Well, thank you so much again and I'm glad that things worked out. You are alive. You are a cancer survivor,
Yes.
and I'm so happy we could do this. So
Me too, man.
thank you again.
Love you, brother.
Love you too, man.
All right, man.
All right, so Dave
Thank you.
Gomez, let's give him a big round of applause once again. Incredible dude. So please support Summer Curse, support Dave Gomez as well, and Pop Punk Takeout. Go to poppunktakeout.com to get your takeout box today that's filled with amazing merchandise from some of the best upcoming pop punk bands in the scene, or, of course, actually some legends as well. MXPX has been a part of previous takeout boxes. Krista Makes of Less Than Jake, Keep Flying, and so many other great artists. And also the Pop Punk Christmas compilation they have going on right now. You can get that at poppunktakeout.com as well. And follow them on social at Pop Punk Takeout. And while you're at it, follow Pop Punk and Pizza as well at Pop Punk Pizza Pod on all the socials, also poppunkpizzapod.com. Hit up our merch store as well. If you use the promo code POPPUNK at takeout, or POPPUNK at checkout. If you use the promo code POPPUNK at checkout, you get $2 off your order. So please do that, and do that before the holidays. That way you can get a gift in time for the pop punk and pizza lover in your life. So I'm Jacques Lamour. Thank you so much for listening to Pop Punk and Pizza, and I look forward to talking with you next week.
I'm going out, I gotta go. Hey, hello, it's night.